started driving and I forgot to hit record. I was recording some sound effects last night and I left my microphone out to get some good evening sound effects, and I totally forgot to bring it back in the house. So I was like, oh crap, well I hope it's still on my back porch. It was, but it was dead, so I had to use my camera audio this morning. But it's interesting to me because I was recording audio on it, and it was having issues where it was digitizing the audio, and I wonder if I was getting too far away from the what do they call, from the receiver. I don't think I was all that far away though, and I feel like these things always like boast a really impressive range. So I don't know what was going on with it, but I got a good solid like 5 minutes of nighttime white noise out of it. So that should be some good stuff that I can use for any project moving forward, really. And that's the nice thing about doing these sorts of projects is you the more audio that I need, the more audio that I record, the more I am able to really get into building up my audio library. So then the next time something happens in the cartoon, I don't have to think about some distinctive sound that I need to make. Like for example, I'm more in the ideas of practical sound effects. So like if someone is going to throw a glass bottle on the ground and it's going to shatter, I'm going to do the same thing in real life and capture what that sounds like. And that's been kind of my mentality, but like I only need to break one glass bottle to do that. I don't need to break a whole bunch of things to make that happen. And so hopefully I can continue to build out that library. It's cool too to like identify a sound and be like, oh, I can use that here, or I can use that here. And then every now and again I'm like, oh, that's something I'm gonna have to record myself. And it's fine because I don't mind recording stuff myself either. We'll see what other sounds I decide I need to put together. But I think that at the end of the day, I think it'll be a pretty strong project. And so it's good, it's exciting, it's fun to put this together and to see what it all comes together as, and how I can make an awesome project with it. And so that's just what I'm working on right now. That's the icing on the proverbial cake. I got my first minute of episode 5 back, and the animator is going to try and get me minutes 2 and 3 next week, and then I am assuming we'll start the last minute the week after next, and then 2 and 3, so that would be minutes 4 the week after next, and then we still have minutes 5 and potentially 6 to get through in October, all before Halloween. So we're going to be cutting it close, which I was kind of afraid of. I told the guy, I was like, I'm nervous that you're not going to make this goal, because he was supposed to start at the end of August when we were going to start doing our thing, and he didn't start at the end of August like we had discussed, or at least if he did, the work that he put in sure didn't seem to show. And so here we are in the second week of September, halfway through the second week of September really, and we just now got the first minute done. It's a little nerve-wracking. Oh shoot, we had something that I was supposed to attend today. I forgot all about it. Well, it's too late now. I'd be half an hour late to it. And that's just sometimes how the cookie crumbles. I need to... Did I not accept the invite? I wonder if I didn't accept the invite. Oh well. It is what it is. I kind of derailed my whole everything. But trying to circle this back to the place I wanted to. I called the people about that billboard that I'm trying to buy. I don't know, it seems like an easy way to make money on the surface, but not convinced that it's all that easy. Just like with everything, if that was an easy way to make money, then everybody would be doing it, and obviously not everybody's doing that. So, and this person's selling the billboard for a reason. If it were super massively profitable, I'm sure he wouldn't be selling it. So I think that it's important to note that there's risks to be had anywhere and everywhere, that everything that you do. I am a little anxious about the risks, but like, it's hard to ignore the numbers of what people charge people monthly to be on a billboard. What I should do, maybe I'll do that this weekend sometime, is count how many individual ads he's running on it. Like, how many people on average does he have running ads on that billboard? If I factor up the cost, then will I be able to, if I factor up the cost, will I be able to estimate like how well I will do with it? And I think that's an interesting proposition, because like, if I can maintain like 4 people, if my math is correct, after I pay the thing off, depending on how much it costs, if I can maintain like 4 people, then I can retire and just live off of one billboard's proceeds. And that's honestly kind of maddening. So I think it's well worth it. The guy never did get back to me yesterday, so I'm not really sure. Might try him again today. But yeah, if my math is right, I just need to pay the thing off. Depending on how much he charges for it, and then I can be like, au revoir, adios, à la vie de same. And that's just, I need a minimum of 4 customers, and I think he's got more than that on it right now. And so if I just take over his customer base, then I can potentially start making my goal right then and there. Obviously, I'll shoot for more than 4, but the more the merrier. And I hope that I can get somewhere awesome for it. Because, like, oof, how amazing would that be? Like, average more than that many people, and then all of a sudden I've got all these other things going on. Like, that's looking like a strong potential for something that I can handle, something that I can do. And I need to figure out what's going on there. And so we'll see what happens. I hope that everything works out and that what I want to have happen happens. I think that we'll get somewhere eventually, but I'm really just excited about the idea of it. And even if I do manage to maintain the amount of people that I say that I want or will want, I'm not sure that I'll be immediately going to just stop working. That would be nice, because that's, at the end of the day, as I've already said, the end goal is to not work anymore. And so anything I can do to get myself more into that scene, I'm anxious to do, but I'm always very afraid to walk away from it. I always say as well, like, so long as you can do both, why not do both? Why not do both things? And then while I am able to do that, and I'm still working the traditional people's jobs, I think I could be making decent money. And so I think that's a good idea. I think that's something that I should entertain. And so, yeah, it's gonna be potentially an exciting thing for me. And hopefully I can get there. And figure out what my price structure is. And go from there. But, yeah. I need to figure out all sorts of fun stuff. But hopefully I can oh man, this morning has not been a very focused morning. Hopefully I can do something. I don't even know, but I'll just keep doing what I do, I guess, and I'll keep trying to succeed at things so something succeeds. It's wild to think that I could just be living off of billboard advertisements, but I don't think that's too far-fetched, honestly. So I'll do both things as long as I feel that I want and or need to. And we'll just see how things go. I'm doing the math in my head, and it's getting all the more exciting. And so, who knows, maybe that'll be the next adventure that I'm filming for you guys. I am managing a billboard. And then, let's just see what happens from there. I can afford the payment. And like I said, it all depends on what this guy wants for it. If he's trying to get rid of it, then great. And if he's trying to get rid of it but for a lot of money, then not great. I think I factored up how much I'd be willing to pay for it, and depending on what he's wanting, I think we could meet somewhere reasonable, but I could be wrong as well. I could just meet somewhere completely unreasonable. But I am determined to try and do something and get somewhere in order to accomplish this. I wonder what, I think they said 20%. Obviously this is a different kind of loan, but I wonder what 20% of that number I said was. What? These lights are being generous to me. Every time I stop at a light and try to do math, it's like, go, go, go. And I was like, alright, fine. I will. And so, yes. Yes. Just really trying to keep the progression going today and this morning, throughout the rest of the day and the morning, and all that wonderful stuff. And we'll get to where we're going eventually, or where we're going will get to us one way or the other. But I'm confident in my abilities to do what needs to be done. And that is what I will continue to do until I can do no more. So, we'll see what the world has to offer. We'll see what the world has to say. And hopefully it both offers and says great and wonderful things. And I'm just anxiously awaiting what we've got going on. Alright. Well, I'll be the first to say that this wasn't the best video. My thoughts and things were kind of all over the place, but thanks for stopping by regardless.